Come on. It's impossible. Where is the exiled Duke hiding? Where is he?
He and his friends have all fled into the mountains.
Let's follow them.
Stop here. There they come, do you see? Let's take refuge in there. Fire on them! Fire on them at will! If Richard were only here. Come, be brave, my dear girl. We'll defend ourselves.
They're coming, my lord. Be careful.
Look for a hiding place, quickly.
Fire!
going on? What's all that smoke?
The pirates! The pirates! They killed everyone and the old Duke, too!
And where's Eleanor?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Eleanor! Eleanor!
Richard!
Eleanor.
The pirates killed my father, and Hector has disappeared. Maybe they've killed him too, or kidnapped him.
I'll never forgive myself for not being here when you needed me.
No, Richard, you would have only been killed uselessly along with the rest.
All his former friends had abandoned him.
What can that possibly matter now? I've lost my father and my little brother.
But we'll see that justice is done. I swear to you that Manfred will soon be hearing plenty about me. Trust me.
Health and prosperity, my Lord Duke.
Well then.
Good. I knew that I would be able to count on you.
Now my lord will be in a position to govern his dukedom without fear of troubles.
Yes. I am the legitimate duke now. The other is no more. And the children?
The women will all be sold as slaves as usual. And the children?
Nero, give me the sack. Here is the payment we agreed upon. I keep my word, as you see. Only you and I know the truth about this. But I know I can trust you. Everybody. Everybody will believe the tale about the pirates.
Then they will all believe without question that it was the brutal pirates alone who killed them.
It cost me plenty, but you arranged a good bargain.
My Lord Duke always knows very well what he's doing.
Here they are.
To the attack!
Now I've got you. Die as you deserve.
I'll take care of you. Got you now.
Turn it! Fight!
Say 11. There. Now. There. Take that.
Clear the deck. This ship now belongs to us. Raise the flag of Monteforte.
through! A through!
Ah, my dear Eva.
When are you going to maintain the promise you made me?
What promise was that, my lovely one?
Come now, don't you remember a year ago?
A year ago? Yes, I had just arranged that I should replace the Duke. The Duke!
But you promised something very special to Eva. Don't you remember it, my lord? That you'd marry her.
Why, of course, my dear, that I would marry you. But you know, Manfred always maintains his promises. What is this? Don't you believe your poor Manfred? Haven't I always given you everything you wanted? Aren't you the mistress here? Don't you have servants, clothes, jewels, everything you could wish for?
Who goes there? Halt! Give this to your master. You understand? To your master. Here's your friend, Johnny. I brought him back to you safe and sound. When are you going to make up your mind to ask me for the hand of my sister?
You know how much I'd like to do it, Richard. But first we must think of other things.
I guess you're right.
I've got a present here for you. Come along.
I want to thank you, Richard, for all that you're doing for me. I'll never, never forget it.
Hey, what's this?
That's mean of you. Will you ever stop teasing us this way?
You could at least dress yourselves differently.
The Spicaturo twins are like 2 drops of water.
From their beards to their boot tips, in their hearts and in their mighty strength.
I am the right arm.
And I am the brain. My own darling, I've been thinking of you night and day.
Gently, my pretty ones, gently. There are enough here for everyone. I didn't forget any of you.
Why, they're all alike.
Yes, they're all alike.
look,
ladies.
look,
That'll teach you.
See, Eleanor, when I'm away from you, I force myself to think only of Manfred. But it's useless. I realize that I shouldn't say it to you. I know. But your gentle face is always right there before my eyes, and I find myself thinking...
Don't say any more. I was sure of it. And I appreciate your thoughtfulness always. I love you too, Richard. I love you with all my heart.
Eleanor.
Captain! Captain! We're all waiting for you.
Come along.
Come here.
Well then, what's the latest news?
Captain, I've managed to discover that a convoy of provisions, weapons and munitions under the escort of reinforcements of at least 30 soldiers will reach Monteforte within 4 days.
Can we depend upon this information?
Positively, Captain. My information's always absolutely sure.
Good. I think we are all agreed that we should attack the convoy, aren't we?
Right. We mustn't lose a single favorable opportunity to strike a blow at Manfred.
Manfred must become obsessed by our continual vigilance and learn to be afraid of us. What's more, we are badly in need of arms and provisions. Listen carefully.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I'm convinced that it was a very clever ruse to have caused the date of the arrival of the convoy to be noised around.
I agree with you. A very clever ruse.
By now, the pirates will know of it.
What do you plan to do?
To set a trap for them that no one will come out of alive. In this way, with one blow, we will rid ourselves of the bandits and of their chief. Leave the matter to me.
Magnificent idea, magnificent. You will be well rewarded, you may be sure. That accursed idiot will get exactly what he deserves. And we'll put an end to all this.
We'll put an end to this sooner or later. None but the three of us know Eleanor's true identity, and I think it's much better this way.
However, it's possible that the knowledge of it may come to reach Manfred's ears.
Yes, but now, my heart too is dedicated to her service. And until the day I die, I'll devote my life to the restitution of justice and of truth.
And we will follow you until you've reached your goal.
Until the day Eleanor shall reign over Monteforte.
If you wish to reign without troubles over Monteforte, you will have to wipe out the entire band.
Nero's plan is an excellent one.
Yes, it's excellent, but...
But what?
Remember that the men who have been left to guard the island, the women and the children, will still be alive, and they will all be free. Send a ship with a group of your followers to the island. They'll take it by surprise and exterminate every one of them.
Once in a while, you do have excellent ideas.
are too many of them. We must try to get away. Save yourselves, men. That's an order.
Don't let them get away.
Don't let them escape!
God!
After them! After them!
Well, the attack succeeded. Although a few of them were able to get away, I don't think they will dare to show their faces again. Forward! Take the road to Monteforte!
Back to the castle!
Back to Monteforte!
Just wait till I get my hands on you, then you'll laugh, you evil old scorpion.
Hold off there! What are you doing? The orders were not to kill the women. The Duke wants them all brought back to the castle.
I'm afraid, Eleanor. What can have happened to our band?
I don't know. But we must keep our courage up.
Go to work! Destroy everything in sight! Burn everything here! Nothing must be left except corpses and charred ruins!
More wine!
Enjoy the broth.
I drink to your health, friend.
We mustn't admit that we're beaten. We must rally all the men we have left immediately and go on with the fight.
This is wonderful wine. Host, bring another flagon.
I hope they haven't discovered where our ship is hidden. We'll have to make sure of it. You and Hercules and Mark will cruise around offshore. Spacker 2219, on the other hand, at the same time.
The Duke's a great hand at this kind of thing. Don't worry about that. He routed those bandits so they'll never show their faces in these
The
parts
Duke
again.
is as clever as a fox.
While he was setting a trap for them here on the mainland, he sent his men to wipe out their hideaway on the island. How do you like that?
Those pirates had a fine collection of pretty females, those rascals.
Yes, he's right.
There was a brunette. There was enough to make your mouth water just to look at her.
The women! Where are the women? Speak up, you
Castle!
my head!
Me at
Let's go, men! Out the door! The fire! Are you wounded?
Yes, but it's only a scratch.
You can slip away. Quick now. Good luck.
Hurry up, Donato. I'm sleepy and I want to go to bed. Who could it be? Who is it?
Open up.
What do you want?
Will you kindly let me spend the night here? I'm very tired.
Are you alone?
Alone. I swear it, and I'll pay you well.
Let him come in.
Sit down with us. Donato, bring another plate of stew for our guest.
This evening, in the village...
No, don't tell us anything. We don't want to know who you are or where you come from. In these times, it's better to see nothing and hear nothing.
Very well, just as you wish. However, you must take this for the trouble I've caused you.
Look, it's just like mine.
Put that medal away, I tell you.
Let me see it. Who gave it to you?
It's mine.
He had it with him when we found him.
You found him? He's not your boy, then?
We don't have any children. That's the reason we took him in. It was several months ago near the house here. He had fainted away from hunger and cold. We felt sorry for him and kept him with us. He's been a good boy. We've grown very fond of him. Now run off to bed, huh?
You can't sleep here tonight. There's no other place. Good night.
Good night, and thank you.
The Duke of Monteforte is pleased to communicate to his beloved population that the hideaway of the rebel pirate has been destroyed and put to the torch. The Duchy of Monteforte is now free and secure.
The rebel bandits who escaped death have been finally dispersed and go in terror of their lives. Their women have been taken prisoner. If the bandit calling himself the Black Hawk does not give himself up by tomorrow, all the prisoners will be executed. This is the will and desire, citizens, of Manfred, Duke of Montfort.
Everything's according to plan.
Let go of me.
Tie him up. My compliments, my good friend. I didn't expect this kind of gesture from you.
Now maintain your word. Free the women.
Gently. Gently. You appear to forget that you are now in my hands. By now you understand which of us is the stronger. I want to show you how truly magnanimous the Duke of Montfort is. Look for the last time upon your former chief.
Why did you do this? Why did you?
You know, Eleanor, I couldn't allow you to die in place of me. Take heart, it's not all over yet.
No, you mustn't die. My beloved, I love you. You can't execute him. You can't do it. Murderer! Murderer!
This has been a day of many surprises. The capture of the pirate, first of all, and now, my dear cousin, my most humble respects.
Did you think perhaps that I'd been killed along with the others? If so, then you've wasted your money sadly. Murderer!
Dearest cousin, even your disdainful expressions cannot make me forget my good manners. You shall be my guest here in my castle.
Maintain your given word, Manfred. Set the women free or you'll regret it.
Your beloved champion is in a hurry to deny me the pleasure of your presence. But he is wrong, because we still have so very many things to discuss together. In strict privacy. My proclamation was only a stratagem for capturing your chief here. All gentlemen of the old school consider themselves bound to sacrifice their very lives for a lovely lady.
Scoundrel, ignoble scoundrel, you play with your blood, Manfred, for your foul actions.
Execute me along with him. Be that generous at least.
I permit you to keep a person of trust always at your side. Make your choice. Good. Tomorrow you will be present at the execution of your chief. Then you will be turned over to the soldiers. They deserve a reward for their bravery. And now take him away. Quickly! No, leave her here.
You'll pay for this. You'll pay for all your vile crimes, you murderer.
You are very foolish. You haven't understood me yet.
I understand you very well. Now send me back to prison with the others.
No. I have other plans for you. Eleanor, I remember you ever since the first time your father brought you to the castle. You always treated me like an obscure courtier. You have never trusted me. But now you're in my power, and I...
Murderer! How could you dare think that I would...
Reflect a moment. The place of your pirate sweetheart can very well be taken by me. You're more attractive when you act like this. You could live here happily and peacefully and have money, jewels, and rich clothes. Everyone here would fear and respect you.
Do I intrude? If I do, I can come back later. I thought perhaps you were alone.
Nero! Nero! Take her away at once.
Do you find that woman interesting?
Don't be absurd. She interests me only because she is the daughter of the Duke of Montfort.
The daughter? But I thought she was killed in the pirate raid.
But now I would like to make friends with her.
Ah.
Now don't be stupid. When it is known she is alive, the people will become stirred up. They might even begin to get new ideas. And so, if I can get her to take my part, I can reinforce my power. Understand?
By marrying her, I suppose.
And why not?
And I?
It is so true that women will never understand politics. I'm in love with you, and only you. But if I could only marry Eleanor and obtain what I have in mind, after a few months, you may be sure that the new Duchess would disappear mysteriously.
My lady. What is it?
My lady.
A silk merchant I've been expecting for some time has just arrived. I want to make myself always more beautiful for you. By your leave.
I wonder who they are.
I'm glad that you could come.
Who are you? What is the significance of this medal?
Huh?
Go, wait for me outside.
I didn't realize you were so beautiful.
Was it to tell me that you asked me to come here?
No, and you know it. Let's come to the point.
I'm listening.
Hector of Monteforte, the legitimate heir of this dukedom, is alive and in my hands. And he could also be in yours, but under certain conditions.
Such as?
I'll be frank. I've had enough of serving under the Black Hawk, especially now that he has lost all hopes of victory. By chance, I've been able to get hold of the little Duke. But if I should give the information to Manfred, he would immediately have both of us killed. While if the true heir should be in your hands, you could easily dominate Manfred.
That may be. All the more so now that Hector's sister is being held at the castle.
His sister?
I see that there is still something that you do not know as yet. Eleanor, the girl whom the Black Hawk is in love with, is the daughter of the former Duke. She is now Manfred's prisoner.
I now see a number of things more clearly. This will make our purpose much easier to accomplish. Do you realize that we alone can play the card that'll permit us to reign over Monteforte? Hector and his sister have on their side the sympathy and affection of the entire population. And when it becomes known that they're alive, we will appear as their saviors, the protectors of Monteforte.
Why do you say we?
Because this project is ours alone. Yours and mine.
And Manfred?
He will disappear at the opportune moment. Just as Hector and his sister, when we are ready, will also disappear.
And we will be the absolute masters.
Yes, but with full legality. You will be the Duchess of Monteforte, and I the Duke, because the young heir will sign the decrees just before he disappears.
Well, are you pleased with your treatment? Do you wish it to continue? Fresh water clears the brain.
What is your reply to my offer?
Well, then.
No. No. You monster. Go away. Go away.
Come with me. Look at the condition your hero is in now.
Richard. Richard!
Reflect well, my dear cousin. If you will agree to become my wife, I will spare your Richard's life. Make up your mind.
Do not believe a word of what he says, Eleanor. The scoundrel doesn't know the meaning of honor, conscience, or dignity. If you accept him, he will kill Richard just the same.
All the worse for you. You will have all night to think it over. Till tomorrow.
Richard. Richard. Richard, my dear. What now? What must I do now?
Do you see how I treat my enemies? Well, then. As you wish. It will be your own fault. For that matter, I will obtain what I want just the same.
My Lord Duke. Please forgive me, but I must take this opportunity to warn you. Eva is about to betray you. I discovered her at the tavern as she was plotting against your life with one of the pirate rebels. It appears that the young son of the former Duke is still alive and has fallen into their hands. They intend to use the boy as a weapon against you in order to possess themselves of your dukedom.
Trumpets!
It's untied at the wrist. Let it slip off at the right moment. Careful, it won't be easy. Hurry up there, let's go.
I pray that Johnny will be able to save him.
Forward! Go after that man! Bring him back here!
Here they come. They've escaped. Both of them? You're sure of it? Let's go then.
There they are. There they are. Look, Oh, they made it. Let's get to meet them. Come along. Come on, men. Come on. Get a horse, come on. Come on.
Richard's hurt. Captain. Captain. Easy now. Easy. We've done it after all, Captain.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you. You can lean on us, Captain.
I've great news for you, Richard. Hector's alive.
What, Hector? He's alive?
Yes, but Eva's got hold of the poor boy. I'll explain later.
They're coming, Captain. Look. We better disperse now. We'll join forces again aboard the ship.
Your plan is a good one. I've thought it over carefully. Manfred is infatuated with Eleanor, and sooner or later I will be discarded.
Therefore, there is no other solution.
But the boy is in a safe place.
He's safe, all right. Don't worry. I'm as anxious as you are not to lose him.
This evening I feel very upset. Perhaps I'm worried over the outcome of our project. I don't know.
There's no need to worry. You must be confident. In a few days, we will be in command.
Forward. Give yourselves up, you're tramps. Throw down your sword, you haven't a chance. Take that man. Finish him off. Search everywhere. And be quick about it. Where are you hiding that boy? Speak up.
I don't know.
He's here. We found him.
I offer you my respects, my lord. I trust you have not been frightened by all this. Escort him to the castle at once. See that he's treated courteously by order of the Duke. You may go. Wait outside for me.
Let's not mince words. I want to consolidate my power here at Monteforte by marrying you. If this marriage is convenient for me, it is a great deal more so for you.
I've told you no. I'll tell you again. I won't. I'll never marry you. Kill me if you wish. Torture me. My answer will always be no.
I am determined to marry you. I am certain that in a few moments you'll say yes, and you'll say it voluntarily.
Hector! Eleanor!
Hector, my little brother!
You've come back at last. You won't ever leave me again, will you? Say you won't leave me.
My darling, how are you?
No, don't take me away from her. Eleanor!
Hector!
Calm yourself. No one is going to hurt him.
Let him stay with me, I beseech you. He's only a boy. He's alone now. He has no one else. Don't take him away from me. What do you intend to do with him? Tell me.
If you will agree to marry me, your brother will be allowed to live with you. On the other hand, if you refuse, he will disappear again. But this time it will be forever.
This is contemptible.
You have won. I'll marry you.
You won't regret it.
They say the Duke threatened to have her executed.
They found the old Duke's son. It's blackmail.
The Duke's is a reign of terror. We can't stand anymore.
The Black Hawk has finally gone back into action. We must rise up against this tyrant and liberate Monteforte. Quick, let's disperse.
That's the way I heard it. They say that the Black Hawk will prevent the wedding from taking place. The Duchess Eleanor could never marry the murderer of her father.
Manfred is forcing her. Otherwise, he will kill her brother.
We've got to run Manfred through like a spit through a tender spring chicken. If the people of Monteforte don't liberate themselves from that tyrant, it means they are not worthy of their good name. Come again.
Count of Positano, the Baron of Alviscera, Marquis Caraccioli, the Count of Terracina, for the Ambassador of France.
By now, the date of the wedding is well known. The Black Hawk's silence does not convince me at all.
He is now alone with no followers. No doubt he has decided to go abroad.
I'm not sure of that. Increase the number of the guard and fortify the castle. To be prudent costs us nothing. Go and call the chaplain of the castle. I wish to speak to him at once.
Let's see who's carrying a message to in such a great hurry.
They're only invitations for the forthcoming wedding of the Duke. You won't find any money in the pouch.
Speak when you've spoken to him, not before. Take him away and keep him on the guard.
Interesting. I have the honor to invite His Excellency the Ambassador. Listen to this. The wedding ceremony is set for the 28th, and this is the invitation to the Ambassador of France. Now, if we can work this out pretty carefully.
Tomorrow. Only a few hours more and I must marry him.
You mustn't despair, Eleanor. Fortunately, our friends are still alive and free. They are sure to work out a plan to liberate us. Don't you think so?
I'm certain of it. But just the same, I can't help being terribly worried about what may happen. And my little brother, Hector. Manfred refuses to let me see him.
May I come in? Do I intrude, my dearest? I trust that you are all ready for the ceremony this evening.
This evening? But isn't it tomorrow?
Certainly, my dear. Tomorrow there'll be the feast, the guests, and the Ambassador of France. Tomorrow the people will dance in the streets, and I will give them all money and wine. But you will already be my wife by tomorrow, because we shall be married this evening, in secret.
But why should we?
I'll be sincere with you. If certain of your former friends, granted that they are still alive, should attempt to indulge in any of their trickery, they will find the deed already accomplished. Now then, it's time to prepare yourself. And do not forget, your brother will pass under your protection after the ceremony. Are you not perhaps eager to have him with you again? Till this evening, then.
This evening. This evening.
Do you consent to take the Duke of Montfort here present as your lawful husband?
Yes.
Ego coniungo vos in matrimonio in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Return to your apartment. I will join you shortly. I won't deny that I awaited this moment with some anxiety.
May I extend my best wishes, my lord?
Certainly. That's kind of you. As you see, our plans are proceeding exactly as we hoped they would.
My Lord Duke always knows very well what he is doing. Good night, Your Grace.
Good night.
What am I to do now? What defense do I have?
Eleanor, I have an idea.
If it weren't for my brother, Stella, I would rather kill myself, believe me.
It would be terribly foolish of you. Instead, you must live for him and for Richard. Listen to me. Richard would rather be dead than know that you are the wife of that man. Manfred must not spend the night with you.
But how can that be possible? You know he'll be here in a short while.
If we can only hold out until morning. In my heart, I know that Richard and my Johnny will surely come for us and set us free. Listen to me then.
Will you drink?
Thank you. You know I am suspicious by nature. There are many people with bad intentions. You're not drinking? Your attitude is far better than I dared to hope for, my dear. Splendid. Then you have finally understood that there are certain advantages to being my wife.
Perhaps so. I've given considerable thought to it.
Tell me, what was it that caused this change in you?
At long last, I found my brother Hector again. I'll be able to look after his education and his future. And I can live here peacefully among pleasant surroundings. What more could I ask for?
But they are my own words you are using. You have finally understood that I was right all along.
Yes, I have. Would you like more wine?
Yes. I want to drink with you. To you. I drink to your loveliness. Come along now. Drink.
Wait, Manfred.
Come here.
Is he asleep?
Yes. The sleeping potion has taken effect.
My compliments. Hasn't the Duke come down yet? I wonder why.
Stella, I want to go and play a little now.
No, we must all stay close to one another today.
Here, give me that tray. I'll eat them all myself. You may go.
Duke Manfred has not come down yet. Perhaps the reason for his lateness is due to his new bride.
His Most Excellent Lordship, the Ambassador of His Most Serene Majesty, the King of France.
The Ambassador of France, my Lord Duke.
The Ambassador of France? Then he did accept the invitation. I didn't think he would. My Lord Ambassador, my house is honored by your presence.
The honor is mine, my dear friend. Allow me to present to you Father Jocard, my confessor, who is never away from my side. And these are the gentlemen of my suite.
Welcome, my lords. The Duchess of Monteforte. My dear, the Ambassador of France.
Accept the homage of the King of France.
My lord, I beg you to excuse her. You know, the wedding, the emotion, the heat.
Women, my dear Duke, women.
Yeah, women.
Don't ever abandon Hector.
You're a fine little boy. Your sister must be very happy to have you with her.
Come, kiss the Reverend Father's hand.
My son. Be ready to act. Our men are waiting for us down at the beach with the ship, and there's a carriage down in the courtyard. Now follow me. I love you.
People! Arrest them all! Come on, men! Fight them! Add them out! Come on! Come on! Street, man! Go! Dogs! Cowards! Cowards! Down! Hurry, man! Hurry! Go back! Let the Duke go back to No! Arrest them at once! Don't let them get away! 300 ducats to whoever takes them alive.
Johnny, escape with them! Follow me! Cover my escape!
Hurry! To the left! Get out the back! Down, kill him! Confound the man, he's the devil in person. Hurry. The women.
Stay close to me. Let's try this way.
You, that way.
There's no way out of here. Let's hide in there. Perhaps we can escape later. After them.
These gentlefolk have very kindly arranged to trap themselves. The bar is across the door, and it's going to stay there. This is going to be your tomb. I want to see every one of you die. I'll have no pity on any of you. And you too, Eleanor, who deceived me and betrayed me. You're going to die. All of you are going to die, all of you! Nero! Now you'll see how you're going to die right now.
Barbarian! You monster! You murderer!
I'll return to enjoy your last agony. Farewell.
Eleanor.
Open the door, you scoundrels! They can't let us die like this.
Eleanor.
Manfred! You must save the child! I implore you! Manfred! Manfred! Kill me, but save him! Save my brother!
Look, it's Captain Richard.
Yes, but where are the others? Welcome back, Captain.
Johnny and the women are in grave danger. There isn't a minute to lose. This will be the last round between me and Manfred. Either Monteforte is freed once more, or we'll all die in the attempt. You go and arouse the population while we ride up to the castle. Come, get moving. To horse!
Let's go!
My Stella.
I'm cold. I'm cold.
Down with the tyrant!
To the castle, people of Monteforte! On to the castle! Death to the tyrant!
I'm cold, Eleanor. I'm cold.
Faster! Faster!
And Nero, where are they? The cowards of the Baptister!
The water's not high enough yet. You're all. Just a few more minutes.
With me, into the cellars! That way. You follow me. Eleanor! 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 Eleanor!
Help!
Richard!
Richard!
They're drowning in there. Here. We'll have to pull the door down. Quick! Eleanor, you're alive. Hurry. We can get out this way.
The entire castle's been occupied. Montefort is free again. Long live Duke Victor! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Manfred, did you take him?
No, he's disappeared. We can't find him anywhere.
This is terrible. Search for him again. We can't let him get away. I'll find him. Where's Manfred? Come on, speak up. Well?
I don't know. He disappeared at the beginning of the assault.
Take him away.
Richard, no! No, Richard!
Turn and fight, coward! Turn and fight!
Hector of Monteforte shall reign upon the throne of his father and assume the title of Duke of all the lands of Monteforte.
And we swear loyalty and obedience to him.
And may he reign for years and years in prosperity, in understanding, and in peace.